Now we're getting to the fun part. We're going to talk about Facebook like pages. Facebook like page is very different than your Facebook personal page. And it's really kind of important to understand that, because what happens is people post to their Facebook page as if they're posting to their personal page, and sometimes that can really disengage your audience. So before we get too far into Facebook like pages, let's talk about what type of content you're going to post. So a Facebook like page is somewhere that you're going to post 3 to 5 times per day. You're roughly going to post every 2.5 to 3 hours, and your content should really vary in what type of content it is. If you post every 3 hours or so, your content should be different every time that you're posting. In the same respect, each day that you're posting should be in a different order of what you posted the day before. For example, if you post a motivational quote in the morning, you don't want to do that every day. The reason for that is because some people really respond to that and some people don't. If you're targeting the same audience at the same time every day, you're not really reaching very far. You're keeping your scope to the same group of people. Sometimes the idea of Facebook like page content can be overwhelming, so we're going to do an exercise in which I really want you to take out your lists of what your content is, and I want you to write it down. Make a list of 10 things that are not fitness related that interest you. So things like that could be on that list: reading, or family time, or home decorating, or fashion, or manicures. I don't care what it is. It's unique and specific to you. It could be art. It could be art history. Everybody's different. So make that list of 10 things that are different to you. The reason you're going to make things of 10 non-fitness things that are important to you are because you want to engage people but also get to know them. So you want them to get to know you, and the only way to do that is to put yourself out there. So when you do that list of 10 things that, keeps you interested and keeps you engaged in everyday life, you're also kind of sharing that with the world. So 80% of your posts should be fitness related, but 20% really should be you or something that strikes a chord with you. So that can be humor posts or those e-cards that everybody loves. That can be, oh look, I'm remodeling my bedroom and this is what I'm thinking of using for curtains. It could be, oh look, this is my latest manicure, this is what I'm thinking of wearing to a game on Friday night, whatever it may be. Those are things that are unique and specific to yourself. I also want you to sit down and decide what the first few posts are going to be. For the first 3 days or so, it sounds like a lot of work, but it's really hard to come up with them on the fly, especially when you're new to this. Right now I could sit down and whip something out and it's really not a problem, but until you get into that practice, it took me a long time. So there'd be a lot of days where I was sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to post about? You don't want to do that when you're first starting out because you want to have something kind of set up. So I encourage you to open a Word document and type the actual words of what you're going to put, and then put your picture with it, or at least, note which picture you're going to put with it. Don't do a picture post for every post. Substitute some videos or some just word alone posts, but you want to make sure that your content is varied. For example, if I do a quote in the morning, I want to do my sweaty workout pic at like 10, 11 o'clock, and then mid-afternoon I'm going to post like a nutrition nibble or something of nutrition focused. And then in the evening when I get home from work, I'm going to post about, oh, I have an upcoming challenge, who's ready to change their lives with me? And then right before bed I might post something funny that caught my eye on Facebook. The next day, I'm not going to post in that order, or maybe even not even the same topics. I might post the next day something like, oh, I'm doing a run that's coming up this weekend. Please let me know if you're interested. The second post might be something of, what do you think of these drapes? I'm thinking about redoing my bedroom. The third post might be something of, try this workout, or make sure your form's correct, and I'll show a picture of somebody's correct form for doing a squat or a lunge, and then rotate it through. I'll also advertise things that I'm doing on Facebook, so if I know I have an upcoming challenge coming up, I'm going to make sure that I post that 3 times a week so that at least people are getting to see it, and it's at different times of day. If I have a fit club coming up, I'm going to post about my fit club. Or if I tried a really cool Shakeology recipe, I might say, oh my gosh, this is my favorite Shakeology recipe, and post a little video of how I made it. The more people you reach in a different variety of ways, the broader your audience is. So keep that in the back of your mind. So one thing I kind of touched on, but I want to make sure I'm clear with, is I never want to see a post on your page that says, buy P90X, it's the best thing ever because I'm the best coach ever. People are going to be so turned off, it's so salesy, that you're going to lose so many different people that follow your like page, and people are just going to stop liking all of your likes because they're sick of hearing it. So a better way to post something like that is, wow, P90X is coming out, I'm really excited to do this. Let me know if you're interested in joining my test group. It's an exclusive group, and it's something that I can talk to you more about in detail, but I only have 3 spots. Sounds really dumb, but again, it's one way you can do it. Another way that I really like to do, and I do more of this than the test group type of idea, is I'll take a picture of me after my workout, or I'll take a video of me doing a workout, and then I'll post that to my page, because I'm not saying anything like buy this or do this. All I'm saying is, here's my workout, look how sweaty and gross I am, that great burn from P90X. Or I'll post a video and be like, look at my P90X video, watch my form, can you guys help me with, how I can better my form? Because you're engaging people and you're planting that seed without them even realizing that that seed's been planted. So I wouldn't say, buy Shakeology from me. I'm going to say, wow, this is my favorite recipe. I just had apple pie for lunch. What did you have? And then post a picture of my Shakeology cup so that they know that I didn't really sit down and eat a big apple pie for lunch, but that I had apple pie Shakeology for lunch. Or I'll take a picture of my post-workout thing and say, wow, with TurboFire, I just burned 676 calories doing Fire 55 easy. Wow, was that not easy? Leave it at that and let it alone, because people are going to start saying to you, well, what's this TurboFire thing you're talking about? Or what's T25? Or what's P90X? Or what's Combat? People are going to start asking you, and that's how you engage and open up that conversation. You can take information, ideas, I should say, not information, but ideas from other people. So if you see somebody posts a really cool workout picture of themselves doing something and you want to do that with yourself, that's great. Please do that. If you see somebody post a really awesome word post and you copy it and you paste it, guess what? People are going to say, oh, wow, she just took that from so-and-so because I follow her too. So you have to be careful with that and try and be original and be you, because not everything I post is going to be relevant to you. And not everything you post is going to be relevant to me. And people are going to know that. And if you're not genuine with what you're posting, you're going to lose people really quickly and lose their interest, because they don't trust you anymore. And they just don't feel that you really are being genuine with them, and they don't value that. So be careful with what you're posting, and just make sure that the content of what you're really putting out there is what you would want to be interested in, or what you would want people to know you for.